Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this game's going to be interesting. Our pitcher today, I love watching him pitch. He's an aging veteran pitcher, but hey, look at the numbers. They're still good. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good shape. He's continued to evolve his game, and his career has progressed. So let's see how he goes about his business in this one. Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Here's Manny Machado now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Machado now on 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Leo Casto, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He swings and grounds it to short. Dozier has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Carlos Deleski will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And at third base, Manny Machado. You talk about highlight reels. How about the throws he makes as he's going away from first base into the outfield? He's got such a great arm and great hands, too.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Tigers, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is camped under this one. One gone.
Batting second, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Now it's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Machado on to first, and there were two down.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, Harmon Bell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Brandon Moss. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Number 44, Brandon Moss.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Christian Walker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move. He's got it one away.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Hunter Dozier.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1. Here it is. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Steve Clevenger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready now, Fernando Richards. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fernando Richards.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Cody Martin will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 79, Cody Martin.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Manny Machado.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Leo Casto.
Digging in to try it again, Leo Casto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Adam Jones. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1-2. Here it comes. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hard hit ball to short. Dozier comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jake Thompson gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 16, Jake Thompson.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but that right there, the soft liner, he'll take it. That's just a product of great swing and hard work.
In now, Harmon Bell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Here it is on 3-1. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. called strike at the knees. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bare-handed for one. Back to first, and Avila's gone as well. It's a double play.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Rick Porcello, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 22, Rick Porcello.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Moss comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He pulls this one into right, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-0 pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Steve Clevenger.
At the plate, Steve Clevenger. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And not in time as the run scores.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A 1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Martinez coming on, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles are on top 2-1. Carlos Carrasco, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Carlos Carrasco.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Fernando Richards, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Number 21 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 21.
Digging in to try it again, Leo Casto. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 now to Jones. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. Hard ground ball to third. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes ranging back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 44, Brandon Moss.
Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Moss. A hit in 2 tries so far. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay, and he is in there.
Well, they haven't done much today. This is the biggest rally they've had so far. That single moves them now to first and third. They got a chance to do some damage. They got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One 0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Working to keep them in the game here. Line drive to center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
In now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Tigers 1. Vance Worley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Vance Worley.
Digging in once again, Nick Castellanos.
Leading off for the
They'll do
Tigers.
battle with a new arm out
Third
there in their
baseman,
half of the 6th.
Nick Castellanos.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
2-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Harmon Bell. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Moss going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The right fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. And the Tigers have come back to tie things at 3.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The catcher, number
Into
13,
the box now, Alex Avila. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Ready for another shot now. Hunter Dozier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hit to third. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to South Florida. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Al Albuquerque is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen now to
Tigers,
start inning number 7.
Number 62, Albuquerque.
Ready once again, Steve Clevenger. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Steve Clevenger.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Cespedes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Ezekiel Carrera will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Carrera.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
The 1-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Leo Casto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. full count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Number 91 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 91.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Ronnie Campos will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Campos.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ian Francisco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ian Francisco.
Trevor Story has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Trevor
Gavin Reyes will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Reyes.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Eddie Rosario.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Into the box, Fernando Richards. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Mitch
Your
Moreland
attention, please.
will get the call to pinch hit
hitting for
here
the
as we'll see
Tigers,
what he can do with 2
number
out and the
18,
base is empty.
It's Moreland.
Fouled back. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Reyes looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Bench hitting for the Tigers, number 25, Tyler Collins.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the pitch. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-3 Tigers. Mitch Moreland will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Carmen Iwasi has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Carmen Iwasi.
Donovan Solano will also enter as he takes over at third base. Sean Coyle will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
3-0 now. Christian Walker will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Andres Merced will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Merced.
Hot shot to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Mariano Mitre will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Mitre.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Strike called. 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
2-2.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. In there, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. Score holds at 4-3. Sean Coyle will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 80, Sean
Mariano
Coyle.
Mitre will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Mariano Mitre.
Omar Espinoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Espinoza.
Dave Hartley is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Number 31 is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch. And he takes a cold strike 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watched it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Phil Gosselin is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Playing left field, number 12.
Jason Rogers is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Jason Rogers.
Trey Turner will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2 to third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The right fielder, number 28,
Ed Easley will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Ed Easley.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One 0 count. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Andrew Knapp will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker, get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Now batting, shortstop, Hunter Dozier.
Digging in, Hunter Dozier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. 2 out, bases loaded. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. One and 2, here it comes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Andrew Knapp will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Andrew Knapp.
Number 33 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Stephen Logan is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Derek Hill is into the ball game as well, as he takes over out in right. Striding into the box, Steve Clevenger. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Rosario on the move. He gets there, but he missed it. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, number 9.
Looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he pops up the bunt attempt, and he'll back up a step to take this in behind the plate for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Trevor.
Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
In now, number 91. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
The center fielder, Gavin Reyes.
In now, Gavin Reyes. Swing and a liner, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, and you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.